G'day, this is Matt, and I'm coming to you from what I am starting to call the new senior pastor's office. Leanne calls it our spare bedroom, but there's a lot of things changing at the moment, aren't there? And I just wanted to take a moment to share both some of the things we're working on to help you stay connected and to support you in this moment. But I also just wanted to say I love you and that we're in this together. And I'm already missing the chance to be together physically, and that's why I personally am working so hard so that we can at least see each other regularly and be in communication regularly, because I think it's going to be really important as we go into this future together uh, that we are doing it together. Church is not something you watch; it's something we are. And our church is full of very special people, and we need to have each other's backs in this moment. So I want to take a moment to explain how we're going to try and do that. Up front, I need to tell you that this Sunday we do need to meet primarily from our own homes. Uh, we are taking seriously the government's advice about social distancing. It is clear that we can't meet at our Lena Valley building or our Mornington building. We can use the Mornington building as a studio for the limited number of people that are needed in order to produce the service, but that's it. And we also need to limit the number of people who are meeting in homes. So, can I encourage you to organise yourself in the next day or two to be ready to join us on Sunday morning? And I want to show you exactly how you do that, but I also want to show you other ways you can connect, because there really are some important ways that we are developing to make sure we stay together as a church family. As part of that, can I just say, if you don't know how to use the technology you have, or you don't feel like you've got the right sort of technology that you need, please let us know. There is a chance that we will reach a point where we get locked down and can't easily move at all. Um, so before we get to anything like that, we have an absolute investment in you being able to connect. And so I ask you to let me know personally, or let Dan know, let any of our elders know, and we will make sure that within the week you will be able to connect to church and to your church family. Speaking of that, how do you do it? This is our website, and you'll say the main thing you need to know. You can go to Google, type in Citywide Baptist Church, and up will come our website. Probably our Facebook page will come up first, but then the website. And then all you do is click Join Church Online. And there's a number of things that have changed here since last week. The first thing that's changed is we're still asking people to register micro churches, but the micro church is really for your family or for you, for the people who are living in your house. You can still, in order to join and see the church service, if you click on this button up the top there, it says live service stream. You just click on that, and it will take you directly to YouTube, where if you click on it around by about 9:15, 9:20, you'll be ready for kids church, which starts at 9:30, and then our actual service starts at 10 o'clock. This week, though, we're really encouraging you to click on the button that says Citywide Online Community. That actually takes you to a piece of software called Zoom. And that this week will let you not only engage with other people, but we're hoping, we're fairly sure, that it'll also let you hear the full service. So you'll be able to engage with the full service with your brothers and sisters from the rest of the church family. So it's going to be an important way. Zoom is going to be an important part of our lives. That's why we want to make sure you know how to connect. There's a couple of other buttons there. One gives you all the sermon notes, and another one gives you a way to give your tithes and offerings. And look, as part of that, can I encourage you to think about your giving, just to pray about it. We as a church don't want you to give anything other than God invites you to give. There are some, I mean, there is a financial reality we together have to manage as a church. and we'll find ways of communicating more about that. Like many places, we're heading into a season where it's likely that our finances are going to be challenging. So if you pray and if it is right for you to be giving, this button helps you do that. I also need to say that we want to keep supporting our sponsor kids through the Heart Offering, and we've got also give to the driver mentoring program, which is on hold at the moment because of the coronavirus, but they'll need funds to get going again. And we also need to be collecting for Operation Christmas Child. And Anne has asked if you could collect particularly coloured pencils right now. That'd be really helpful. So that's some of the logistics that we together have to keep talking about as a church. But you'll notice that there are some new buttons that have appeared down there. And this is the stuff I really want to share with you because it's going to be important. The first button that says there, it says 4 p.m. Sunday Arvo with Matt. As I already said, things are changing, and the circumstances facing the church are changing rapidly. One of the things to share with you is that the elders are now moving to meeting weekly because the level of decisions we're needing to make and the regularity of those decisions mean we can't put off the meetings. We need to be in communication regularly. Elders are meeting on every Tuesday night, but we thought it might be good on every Sunday Arvo. We're just going to create a space to have a cuppa and a chat for anybody who wants to have a chat about where things are up to with the church, what we're thinking, what we're looking at in the future. And please understand, a lot of things are developing, but there's a lot of things we just don't have time to share with you on a Sunday morning. So we're creating a space every week, 4 p.m. on a Sunday. All you need to do is click on that, and it'll take you straight, and you'll see my beaming face, and I'll be pleased to see you. And space just to have a chat. Anybody, if one person turns up, that's great. If everybody turns up, we'll find a way to deal with that too. So please join us on a Sunday Arvo, no pressure at all. In addition to that, this button underneath it, it says the weekday cuppa. 2 p.m. every weekday, we're going to create space for people just to connect together and have a cuppa together. And you just click on that button, you turn up, and if there's a bunch of people, we'll probably break you into groups. We know the Lena Valley crew like to hang out together, so we may let them, hang out in their little group as we can do. But if there's a smaller group, we'll just all gather together. But it is a chance every weekday just to get together and have a cup of bring your cup of tea, cup of coffee or Milo, sit in front of your computer, and let's connect. Each Wednesday evening at 7 p.m., all our small groups have moved online. And to join your small group, all you need to do is click on that button. If you're not yet part of a small group, you can still click on that button. And what will happen is it'll take us all to one place where we all meet initially. And from there, we'll be going into our small groups, which will be private rooms, effectively, that no one else can engage with or hear. And new people are welcome, and we'll be hoping to create new groups, and also potentially add to the other groups that we do have. In addition to that, we've got a prayer meeting each Thursday night at 8 p.m. We'd love you to join us for that. All you need to do is click on that button. And the button under that is a very exciting one. It says Merge Daily Action, and there's all kinds of things for our young people to engage with there. Including a brand new citywide Minecraft server. There's going to be a reading club, a viewing. I think is it not a viewing club, a viewing something or other. Anyway, each day our young people will be doing something, and our whole youth program is on the other side of that button where you click Merge Daily Action. There's a bunch of other things to be sharing with you, but I need you to know we as a church are working hard to gear up right now to support you in this moment, and particularly support you to support your family, to support your friends, and to support your neighbours, because that's what we're all called to do in this moment. We'll share more about it on Sunday morning, but that's our heart. We're working pretty hard. We'd love any feedback from you. And please, let's keep praying for each other and praying for our leaders. Pray for our Premier, Peter Gutwein, and for our Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, and for all of those on the front edge of this crisis, particularly our church family who are involved in the healthcare system and teachers and things. It really is a a significant moment for us as a nation and as a world. So thanks for taking the time to watch this. I hope, looking forward to seeing as many of you as possible on Sunday morning. And please, even right now, if you don't feel like you know how to get online on Sunday morning, get to us now, and we will work to get you ready for Sunday